this almost tar looking stuff. Like it doesn't even move. Let me get a glove off here and you can see it. It's just like solid tar. It's like not even leaving anything on my fingers, and it's just glossy. So stuff like right here, how big those chunks are. I'm gonna toss those right back in. Before I fire it up, I'm gonna try to get most of this on. If you ever spend any real time with a wood splitter, just pick up after yourself when you're done. You'll have an endless supply of kindling. I was planning on making one of them kindling crackers that you mount on the wall. Probably still will. But I've got basically a 5-year supply of kindling here just from a month. Wow. From about a month of splitting. Just to give you an idea how big this boiler is, I'm 6 foot tall. It fits right on in there. Have to put it at an angle because it's really only 5 feet deep. I think, something like that. In case you hadn't seen it, I made this tool last year for the boiler clean out video. If you want to check it out, it's just a hatchet welded onto a chunk of steel. Some John Deere part, I don't know, but tried a bunch of different methods. Check it out. This is by far the best scraper I've made, and a lot of this would easily come off with the regular scraper. That's fine, but this is good for the extra tough stuff. Well, as you can see, it's pretty packed full. I threw all the creosote back in there, plus the cardboard, extra kindling. Once it gets rolling, I'll probably throw a few scoops of that crap in there along with some cans, probably old cans, plus a few new ones. Jeez, that thing's a friggin' beast. All right, let this guy get cooking. And apparently, we're having some baby goats right now. All right, so water temp's only at 57. I'll go ahead and reset it. Okay, now, and the fans. Oh yeah. And with any luck, in about 3-4 hours, water temp will be back up to where it's supposed to be, 170, 180. All right, so I just checked on it. It's good hot fire right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw these cans in there, throw some more cans, and throw that creosote remover in there. We'll see what happens. Hopefully I don't spill this stuff this time. All right, 6 scoops for today. I'll throw another 6 in every time I load it for the next couple days. I know it doesn't look like much, but I promise it is. Once I turn these fans back on, it's gonna go crazy again. Go ahead and close this up. All right, so it's been a couple hours since earlier. Definitely see something here. Got this brown tint. And kind of flaky looking. Doesn't really look like the glossy stuff is gone just yet, but we're gonna keep trying. I'm gonna throw several scoops of the creosote remover on there, throw some logs in there, and let her burn. I'll keep you updated over the next few days. So I shut the boiler down 2 days ago. Well, two nights ago was the last time I had a fire. Yesterday morning I didn't load it. I turned the fans off and just sat for the rest of the day last night. Thermostats were off, nothing was calling for heat. The water temp's at 90 degrees right now. I went through that full can of this creosote remover stuff, putting about 6 or so scoops per day for the last 5 days, I think. And all the, I don't know, 10 or 12 aluminum cans. Doesn't really seem like it made too much of a difference. That really glossy stuff's still in here. You can see this extra glossy stuff. I mean, it doesn't even come off my finger. It's like glass almost. That's still cooked on there pretty good. Same thing on the inside. I've got it loaded, packed right full with kindling and cardboard and all the, you know, offcuts from stuff I didn't feel like burning in the house. And we're gonna run one last monster fire in here to see if we can't burn some more of this out, because I am not scraping it like I did last summer. This should take off really quick. I'm gonna let it start for just another minute or so, and then I'm gonna kick the fans on and really just punch it. Where this dampener is above cross tubes, water cross tubes. There's a little tunnel up there where the smoke comes up, goes forward, up, back, and then out the chimney. So I'm hoping this extra heat will help clean some of that out too. Oh yeah. It's creosote, that's good. So I just had some creosote flakes come right out the chimney there. That's a good sign. That is one good hot fire right there. I'm gonna let this thing burn out and we'll check on it here in about an hour. All right, so the burn is pretty much done. There's still some coals going in there, one little piece left over. Overall, I wouldn't say it's great. I don't think it really made that big of a difference. I did go up and peek in the chimney. I'm gonna take you up there in a second. It definitely looks better in the chimney. So I'm hoping that the top side, the side that I really wanted to get done, looks pretty good. So as far as inside the boiler, the flaky stuff definitely is more flaky, no doubt about it. So that definitely helped, but this gummy stuff, still glass. It's not, it didn't change that at all. And that was a really hot fire we had. Now we're looking right down the chimney. Honestly, yeah, you can see it pretty good there. So the inside of the chimney actually looks pretty good. Not too bad. Most of these flakes are falling off. Pretty happy with that. So overall this year, I think the burnout went pretty good. Definitely not perfect by any means, but it did make a difference. The chimney is definitely a lot cleaner than it was. The doors, you know, I scraped them just a little bit and they look better. I'm probably gonna just scrape the doors and the inside of the door jamb here and call it good for the season. The only other things I wanna get done for the full shutdown, obviously this needs to finish burning out. And I'll go ahead and get all the ash cleaned out. I'll scrape the walls with just the regular scraper there. And then once the water temperature in here is ambient temperature, I'm gonna go ahead and top off the water tank. You wanna do that once it's completely cooled down. Otherwise, you know, the warm water expands, takes up more space. So if you fill it up while it's warm, as soon as it cools back down, now you've got air gap in there. And the air gap, you know, oxygen is what causes rust. Without the oxygen, you know, if the water is full right to the brim, right to the top of that tube, then there's no oxygen in the water jacket and it shouldn't rust nearly as much or as fast. So that's all we got for this year. Hopefully got something out of it. Please hit that like and subscribe if it helped, and we'll catch you on the next video.